The future of U.S. battery production is at a crossroads. A new ruling by the U.S. International Trade Commission, ITC, could impose tariffs of up to 920% on imported anode materials from China, potentially doubling the cost of lithium-ion batteries. With the U.S. Department of Commerce set to finalize its decision by May 2025, the battery industry is on edge. What does this mean for electric vehicles, energy storage, and American manufacturers? And how will consumers feel the impact? What is the ITC's ruling about? On January 31, 2025, the U.S. International Trade Commission ruled that Chinese imports of active anode materials were causing material injury to the U.S. battery industry. This opens the door for anti-dumping and countervailing duties, AD/CVD, that could impose tariffs ranging from 50% to 920% on these critical battery components. The anode, the negative electrode in lithium-ion batteries, accounts for 10–15% of the total battery cost. With lithium-ion batteries used in everything from electric vehicles to grid storage, this decision could have far-reaching economic consequences. The cost impact: how much will batteries rise? So, how much will this tariff actually increase costs? According to Roth Capital Partners, if a 920% tariff is imposed, the incremental cost per kilowatt-hour of a lithium-ion battery could rise by $135 per kilowatt-hour, a 125% increase from the current cost of $120 per kilowatt-hour to $255 per kilowatt-hour. This would double the price of battery energy storage systems, impacting industries across the board. Electric vehicles, EVs, a 60 kWh EV battery pack would see costs increase by up to $8,100, making EVs less affordable. Energy storage. Utility-scale battery projects could face budget overruns, delaying renewable energy integration. Consumer electronics. Everything from laptops to smartphones could become more expensive. With the Inflation Reduction Act aiming to boost U.S. battery manufacturing, these tariffs could undermine efforts to lower battery costs, slow EV adoption, and hurt American competitiveness. The bigger picture: U.S.-China trade tensions and battery supply chains. China currently supplies 70% of the world's battery anode materials. The U.S. imports over 80% of its battery-grade graphite from China. China dominates over 60% of global lithium processing and battery manufacturing. The U.S. wants to reduce its dependence on China, but a 920% tariff without sufficient domestic production capacity could create a supply chain crisis instead of a manufacturing boom. If battery production costs rise too fast, EV and energy storage adoption could slow, undermining America's transition to clean energy. What's next? Possible outcomes and policy strategies. With the Department of Commerce set to release its preliminary determinations in March and May 2025, there are a few possible outcomes. Tariffs are fully enforced. Battery prices surge. U.S. companies scramble for alternative suppliers. Tariffs are reduced. Policymakers take a softer approach to prevent supply shocks. Waivers for critical industries. Some companies receive exemptions to avoid cost increases. Incentives for domestic production. The U.S. government boosts investments in domestic anode production. To counteract supply chain disruptions, companies are now investing in alternative battery technologies such as solid-state batteries and sodium-ion batteries, which use more abundant materials. The future of U.S. battery manufacturing depends on a balanced approach that reduces reliance on China without crippling domestic growth. How demand products can help businesses navigate this shift. With major disruptions in the global supply chain, businesses must stay ahead of changing trade policies. That's where demand products comes in. Supply chain resilience. We help companies source high-quality, tariff-free anode materials and alternative energy storage solutions. Advanced battery research. We provide expertise in next-gen energy storage technologies like solid-state and sodium-ion batteries. Custom manufacturing solutions. From battery pack design to material sourcing, we help you reduce costs and secure long-term supply contracts. Visit www.demandproductsllc.com or email diwakar@dramon@demandproductsllc.com for expert guidance on battery supply chain solutions. Trade wars and tariffs will continue shaping the future of energy storage. The key is to adapt, innovate, and stay prepared. Stay informed, stay competitive, and power the future with demand products.